Hey guys, Chase here, and beard's finally back. Took a week to grow out, but finally back in the swing of things. And figured I'd do a video on Spike's rebranding of the VGAs, the VGX. The X is for extreme. Don't know why. Actually, I think it's for experience. Don't know. They're trying to do something different, I guess, with their award show. They didn't even announce a host yet. You figured Sam Jackson would do it again and then quote the last 20 years of his career again. I don't think that's happening. But the list of nominees came out a few days ago, and I figured I'd go over them with you guys and give you the nominees, tell you who I think should win, and then tell you who's actually going to win because of politics. Or fan, because I know some of these are fan voted. Like the first one, most anticipated game. We've got The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Titanfall, Watch Dogs, Destiny, and South Park's Stick of Truth. Now, South Park and Watch Dogs wouldn't be on here had they not gotten delayed until March of next year. Now this one, from what I hear, is totally fan voted on. Like, you can go to spike.com or Game Trailers or wherever and vote for what the most anticipated game is. Honestly, it's a toss-up between the top four: South Park, Destiny, Watch Dogs, and Titanfall. As The Witcher 3 goes, I don't hear a whole lot of buzz around it, so I don't think that's going to be a big contender for most anticipated game. What do I think the fans will vote for? Probably Destiny or Titanfall. What I would like to win? South Park. South Park looks awesome. And that last gameplay trailer we saw with you as the new kid and Butters, the RPG elements, like the fighting system, reminds me a lot of Super Mario RPG with the timed hits. Because there's moments there where it's like, you walk up to a kid, you charge up your attack, and then it's like, okay, hit X now. And it's very reminiscent of, like, you know, Mario's super jump, where if you time your Y button presses as soon as you hit the enemy, then you'll keep doing the attack. Next category, though, best song in a game. We have ADHD by Kendrick Lamar from Grand Theft Auto 5. Never listened to that. I always usually put it on the metal or pop station, just songs I actually know. Sleepwalking by the Chain Gang of 1974 from GTA 5. Survival by Eminem from Call of Duty Ghost. And Will the Circle Be Unbroken by Courtney Draper and Troy Baker, BioShock Infinite. What I want to win? Will the Circle Be Unbroken? What will win? Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Why? Because this category tends to be the one that caters most to the gamer, like the real gamer, the real. Trying to articulate this. I don't think putting in a licensed song is never good. I remember a few years back. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was an original song from Red Dead Redemption. That one song of the year, and rightfully so, because it's a good song. So yeah, what I want to win, because Will the Circle Be Unbroken, Courtney Draper and Toy Breaker, they kill that. If you, spoiler alert, if you've beaten BioShock Infinite and the credits roll, there's actually a little behind-the-scenes video that plays of them singing that song at a higher tempo, because Ken Levine told them to kind of slow it down a little bit. The actual song's kind of slow, but if you YouTube it, go see the end credits version of that song, because it's really, really, really good. I actually like that higher tempo. I really wish they would record that song at that speed and that tempo, because it's really good. So that's what I hope to win. That's probably what will win. If it goes to Eminem just to appease him, whatever. Now next up, best soundtrack. BioShock Infinite, GTA 5, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, and The Last of Us. I haven't played. I only played the demo of Ni no Kuni. In the combat system, I couldn't get into, so I really don't know the score. I'm pretty sure it's an orchestral score. Last of Us, I never got around to playing yet. It's on my to-do list. So I'm in between Bioshock Infinite and GTA 5. What I would like to win is Bioshock Infinite. What probably will win, GTA 5, because of like the whole collection of licensed songs and some original songs. Because there's some missions where you're not in a car, you can't play the licensed songs, but they have their own original ones to kind of keep the feel of everything, which I really like. So if GTA 5 were to win, I wouldn't be upset. But I really want Bioshock Infinite to win. Oh, and these chestnuts now. These will probably not. Most of these awards will probably not be shown on the actual award show. They'll probably be on game trailers pre-show, the red carpet, and they'll just hand them to them. It's like, hey, you just won best game. You just won best song. You won Xbox game, because they're only going to have 3. They're going to have tons of live performances. No, actually, they only had 1 live performance last year, Linkin Park. It's mostly for the previews and trailers, and then like the fan voted best character or whatever. I remember last year they had all those videos done for them. Like the companies made their own videos, but anyway, these are 2 that are probably going to be given out on the red carpet. Best voice actress: Ashley Johnson as Ellie in The Last of Us, Courtney Draper as Elizabeth in Bioshock Infinite, Camilla, I'm butchering your last name, Ludington as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider reboot, and Ellen Page as Jodie Holmes in Beyond Two Souls. Now, the only game I have not played on this list is Last of Us, like I said. But from what I hear, Ashley Johnson's not a bad voice actress. I mean, she's done work before. She's an actual actress. I remember her in, God, what's that Mel Gibson movie where he like could hear women's thoughts or something. I remember for something else. I can't remember it. What Woman Want? Thank you, Melanie, off camera there. Who I want to win? Courtney Draper, because she did a fantastic job as Elizabeth. Who's going to win? Ellen Page, of course.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, Beyond Two Souls is pretty much like the worst game of this year so far. We're at the end of the year right now. It's the worst game this year because it's not a game you can't lose. From what I've played and seen, no matter what you do or don't do, it doesn't affect anything. The story keeps going. Anyway, that's my little rant about that. I'll have a full one at the end of the year, but yeah, Ellen Page is going to win just to appease the because like, oh, she's an actual actress. These people they don't work hard or anything. No. I wanted to go to Courtney. Courtney did a fantastic job. Camilla, she did an all right job. I've never seen her on the red carpet. And I'm like, this is who they got to play Lara Croft. And then I played the game and she did a fantastic job. Best voice actor, and as expected, Troy Baker is leading 50% with Joel in The Last of Us and Booker DeWitt in Bioshock Infinite. Surprised they didn't give him another nomination for the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins or Default Player 1 in Saints Row 4. They just call this the Troy Baker Award, formerly known as the Nolan North Award. But yeah, he's nominated for Joel in The Last of Us, Booker DeWitt, and Bioshock Infinite. Steve Oog, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, Steven, as Trevor Phillips in GTA 5, and Willem Dafoe as Nathan Dawkins in Beyond Two Souls. Who I would like to win? I would actually like to see Stephen Oog as Trevor, because out of all the characters, I really liked his. Like he was just all over the place. The other characters did a good job too. Like Franklin just sounded too much like CT from or CJ from San Andreas. And actually, interesting fact that I got from DidYouKnowGaming.com. Did you know that the voice actor for Franklin and CJ are cousins in real life? Probably why they sound so similar. But who I want to win, yeah, Stephen Org, and who's going to win, of course, Willem Dafoe, because big time actor. Got to give him a crappy video game award that he probably doesn't even care about. And you know, someone's got to make up for all those Spider-Man jokes everyone's been making in their Let's Plays. It's like, Jody, I need you to go kill Spider-Man. Best casual game. Very, very odd choices. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Disney Infinity, Plants vs. Zombies 2, It's About Time, and Skylanders Swap Force. Disney Infinity and Skylanders Swap Force, I really wouldn't consider casual games because you have to spend a lot of money for your kids or for yourself if you're into collecting these figures. Because with Infinity, it's $75 for the base, the game, and the 3 figures. Jack Sparrow, Mr. Incredible, and Sully from Monsters University. And then it's like, what? $8 a piece for one figure, and then like 14 for like a pack of 3 or 2. It's nuts. Like, it's same with Skylander Swap Force. Like, you're buying the base if you don't already have one from the last 2 Skylanders games, and then you're buying these figures. Like, that's not really casual. It's kind of an investment. Animal Crossing New Leaf, I wouldn't even consider a casual game either, because this is something that people put hours and hours into, like planting trees, cutting down trees, painting off your house, and all that stuff. And Melanie's passing me a note off camera. Sounds more like a family game. Well, they don't have a family game category because this is Spike.
Call it a family game because there's no violence and there's.
Well, no, it's just casual. Casual is more like iPhone games and Android games. That's what I would consider casual. Oh no, I would consider that. So Plants vs. Zombies 2. I've never played Plants vs. Zombies, so can't really say anything about it, but that's probably what's going to win, and that would be my choice for what would win 2. Let's see here. Best handheld game. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon XY, Tearaway, and Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, which as of this recording isn't even out yet. It's coming out tomorrow. Spike likes to do this. Spike likes to throw games on there that have not been reviewed or even released as nominations and just assume they're going to be good. Because you remember the first year they did this, they awarded SmackDown Here Comes the Pain as best fighting game over games like Soul Calibur 2, and I can't even remember what else came out that year. But that was just because they had Jericho, Rey Mysterio, Victoria, and Trish Stratus there doing a match on stage. That's when WWE was still with TNN, before it was Spike. Actually, it might have been turned into Spike by then. Anyways, best handheld game. Pokemon X and Y will be the one that wins. And rightfully so, from what I've seen, it's pretty good. It's actually so good to the point I actually might pick up a 3DS just for that. But I'm holding out until Smash Brothers comes out for it. And I'm actually doing playthroughs of other Pokemon games, kind of getting into the groove of Pokemon again. Best PC game. Battlefield 4, Gone Home, Papers, Please, and The Stanley Parable. Excuse me. I have not played Gone Home, Papers, Please, or Stanley Parable. And I'm guessing a whole lot of other gamers haven't played it either. They're pretty niche titles. I know Game Grumps did a Let's Play on Stanley Parable on Steam Train. Gone Home, Papers, Please, I don't know. Battlefield 4 is winning. Come on. Do I want it to win? No, but it's going to. Alright, scrolling up. Next up, best Nintendo game. And this encompasses their whole release schedule for the last year. Nintendo doesn't release any games. I really wish they would more, or at least third-party ones. Best Nintendo game. Pikmin 3, Rayman Legends, Super Mario 3D World, another game not released yet, and Wonderful 101. I think Wonderful 101, they just threw that on there, but like, I know a lot of people are really praising that game. They say it's like one of the best character action games in a long time. It's by Platinum, the same people that did Metal Gear Rising, Bayonetta, Anarchy Reigns, a bunch of other games. What I want to win, I haven't played any of the games on here, so I can't really say that. I would like to say Rayman Legends, had it not been delayed and pushed to other consoles, and everyone preferring that one over Nintendo. What's probably going to win? Super Mario 3D World, even though it hasn't been released. Actually, I don't know, that comes out tomorrow too. So I think for like the 1 week before the awards, when people are playing it, it'll justify it. And that trailer that came out that did 10 things that you don't know that were in Mario 3D World was pretty cool. Best PlayStation game: Grand Theft Auto 5, Rayman Legends, Last of Us, and Tomb Raider. Uh, for best games across consoles, GTA 5 is pretty much across the board. So I don't think they're going to double up on that. They're going to give like a exclusive for it. So this one, I'm saying Last of Us wins. That's what I would like to win, and that is probably going. That's probably going to be what wins. Best Xbox game. Not one exclusive on here. Microsoft. BioShock Infinite, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, GTA 5, and Tomb Raider. This one, I actually think GTA 5 will take. I know it's going to take Game of the Year, but it's going to take it. And Melanie whimpered off camera there because I didn't say Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was a good game. Not up on the standards, though, in Game of the Year on any console. Sorry, honey. Alright, this one perplexes me. Best DLC. Borderlands 2, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. I have it. I have not played it because Borderlands 2 is a huge game, and I'm on my second playthrough, and I barely scratched the surface on everything because doing the Vault Hunter mode or the True Vault Hunter mode is hard, and I need to find some people to play with again. Dishonored: The Knife of Dunwall, Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon, and Mass Effect 3 Citadel. Dishonored, never played it, don't know anything. I've heard a lot about it. It's very, like, you can choose to, go around killing people, or you can be very stealthy and not kill people. The one that perplexes me is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It's not DLC. It's not downloadable content. It's its own separate game. I think it was meant to be DLC, and then they're just like, no, let's just make it its own game. So I don't even know why that's on there. And for Mass Effect 3 Citadel, I'm sorry to say I haven't played it and finished it. I've been putting it off because, to me, there's an old video out there from a former video producer called Little Miss Gamer where she talks about not wanting to finish stuff because you don't want the experience to end. You want all those memories to stay in. That's kind of how I am with the Citadel DLC. I don't want to play it because I don't want the Mass Effect experience to end, knowing that that's the last DLC, and that's basically it for this trilogy until BioWare comes out with Mass Effect 4 for next-gen consoles. Excuse me. So, what I want to win, it's hard to say. There's not really anything I want to really win. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon's probably going to win, even though it shouldn't, because technically it's not DLC. Next up, Best Driving Game. F1 2013, Grid 2, Forza Motorsport 5, Need for Speed Rivals. Don't care, that's a toss-up. What's probably going to win? Forza. It doesn't matter. Best Fighting Game. Here's an interesting collection of nominees. Dave Kika, Injustice, Gods Among Us, Killer Instinct, and Tekken Revolution. I can already tell you right now, Tekken Revolution is not going to win. It's a free-to-play game on PS4 or PS3. Sorry, not going to win. I can tell you, Injustice probably isn't going to win either. It was a great game. It's a good fighting game. I love the story. NetherRealm knocks it out of the park again. But I've heard a lot of complaints about it from the fighting game community that they don't like it. I like it fine. I'm not in the fighting game community. I play fighting games casually with my friends. So it's a toss. I don't think Dive Kick's gonna win, even though it's like ridiculous and so much fun. It's gonna go to Killer Instinct, and deservingly so, because from what I've seen, that's gonna be the fighting game of the next year until Capcom releases Ultra Street Fighter 4, and then everyone's gonna jump to that. Best RPG: Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, Fire Emblem Awakening, Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch. I almost said Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King. And Pokemon XY. Never played Final Fantasy XIV. The initial release, not going to play Realm Reborn because I'm not into MMOs anymore. Fire Emblem Awakening. Never played a Fire Emblem. Didn't know it existed until Melee. Ni no Kuni definitely is not winning. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love all the Miyazaki anime cutscenes and like the style. It looks awesome, but as an RPG, it kind of falls flat as far as like the combat mechanics. Like I couldn't figure out the combat mechanics of it. So it's definitely going to Pokemon XY. Just telling you right now. That's what I would like to win too, because Pokemon's on a resurgence. Best independent game: Gone Home, Kentucky Route Zero, Papers, Please, and the Stanley Parable. Never played any of those games, so I can't really say who I want to win, what's going to win. I can't even say. Kentucky Route Zero because it sounds like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Best sports game: FIFA 14, MLB 13 The Show, NBA 2K14, NHL 14. I don't play sports games. I don't care. It's probably going to go to NBA so they can get LeBron James on stage or something. Best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, GTA 5, Last of Us, and Tomb Raider. This is a real toss-up. What's going to win? Probably Assassin's Creed 4. Why? Because it's brand new. It's on current gen and next gen. What I want to win is GTA 5 because that had the most action in any game I played this year. Close to Tomb Raider. Mel's getting sad right now. She wants one award for Tomb Raider, please. Let's toss them one award. Best shooter: Battlefield 4, BioShock Infinite, Call of Duty Ghosts, Metro Last Light. I want BioShock Infinite to win, but Call of Duty Ghosts is going to win because Doritos and Mountain Dew. Studio of the Year: Irrational Games, Naughty Dog, Rockstar North, and the Fulbright Company. I don't know if Fulbright Company worked on this year, but Irrational Games worked on BioShock Infinite. Naughty Dog worked on Last of Us, and Rockstar North worked on GTA 5. Maybe Max Payne. Might have been another. I don't think Max Payne came out this year. If it did, hey, it's by them. If not, I'm trying to think of another Rockstar game that came out this year. That's hard. Probably going to Rockstar because they made billions and billions of dollars. And finally, Game of the Year: BioShock Infinite, GTA 5, Super Mario 3D World. I'm sorry, I have to laugh at that. Game of the Year for a game that's not even out yet: Last of Us and Tomb Raider. I think this one's a no-brainer. It's GTA 5. I want GTA 5 to win on this one too because it's so good. It's so fantastic. And I'm still playing it. I'm still playing on multiplayer because I can't afford any other games right now. So that's it for the awards. Like I said, but 4 of these will actually make the show. The rest will be handed out on the red carpet by Daniel Kaiser and Justine. Can't stand that bitch. Now, talk about like the exclusives and the previews that are supposed to be coming out. One has been rumored because of leaks on the internet, because some Amazon listings have seen a definitive edition of Tomb Raider pop up for PS4. And Crystal Dynamics has said, oh, can't keep anything secret. We'll announce something in December. And, well, the VGXs are in December, so we might see a super high definition trailer for a Tomb Raider definitive edition for PS4 and Xbone. That will make Melanie really happy. She just grinned off camera. Now that's the question. It's like, what do we get, Xbone or PS4? If we can get one by the time this game comes out. Other rumors is more Microsoft exclusives for the Xbox One to be announced at the VGX because they've been saying that, oh, we're looking at this window to make more announcements, and what better way is to get it on a video game show that quite a few million people will be watching and snarking about on live streams and Twitter. That's probably my favorite thing about this awards show is reading Twitter and everyone's snarky comments, as well as last year I listened to Pro Jarrett's live stream, and that was a lot of fun. Every time they mention Linkin Park, crawling in my skin. Anyways, this is about a half-hour video. I'm going to cut this off. Fortunately, I will not be watching the VGXs as I'll be working that night. Did I say unfortunately or fortunately? Fortunately.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care about watching. I'll watch the aftermath, and I'm sure it'll be repeated a million times on Spike. I mean, they're an MTV-owned company, and MTV loves to repeat the award shows for 2 weeks on straight. Because, God, what else are you gonna watch on Spike? Bar Rescue, Impact, the million tattoo shows that they have. Remember 7 Days of Bond? Alright, I'm going to end this on just one little rant here about Spike. They used to have like the 7 days of James Bond where they would have like a marathon of James Bond movies on Spike. Us being in Canada and the CRTC says, oh, we don't, no Canadian company has the license to the Bond movie, so you're not allowed to watch that. So they override it with a 7-day marathon of VIP with Pamela Anderson. Except for the 2 hours that TNA Impact is on. Because they'll play Impact, and then they'll go back to VIP for the rest of the goddamn marathon. Yeah. You get really sick of Pamela Anderson really quickly. Anyways, those are my predictions for the VGXs. I'm sure I will be on some podcasts, either Gamers Without Borders or French Fanboys for the new Fandemic site that I'm going to be part of. But, yeah, keep an eye on me on Twitter for that information. So those are my predictions for the VGXs. I know it's going to be a complete mess, sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew. So you guys have a good day, and we'll see you later for some new videos coming up soon.